everyone. So today, if you're wondering why I'm so close up to the camera, it's because I will be talking about my pearly whites today and how I got them so white. I've tried a few things for at-home teeth whitening, and one of them really did work for me, so I thought I would share that with you guys. And the first thing that was a fail for me, and I'll start with that, is this Plus White 5-minute whitening kit. And I wasn't too happy about this. I did try this out for 2 weeks, but it was a pretty bad experience because I felt like, first of all, it was a big mess. And I'll show you what it comes with. It comes with one of these little things that you put on your teeth, and it just comes with so many steps, you know. It comes with a rinse, so you would rinse your mouth with this you know, before you apply the actual gel. And it came with this gel. As you can see, it's like almost empty. I really did use a lot of it. And you would just put it on the top and on the bottom, and it is labeled top and bottom. And you would just put the gel, you would squeeze it in here, and then you would just bite on it, put it in your mouth and bite on it, and leave it on for 5 minutes for just gentle whitening. But because I had you know, more yellow teeth, it wasn't just like a little bit of a cleanup. It was like, I've never whitened my teeth before, so they were pretty yellow. So I left it on. I tried to leave it on for the 15 to 20 minutes, but it was pretty much suffering. I wasn't too happy with it at all because it really did burn my gums. And after that, I would rinse it out. I would have these big white spots on my actual gum, kind of like just bleached out, and it did get a little bit inflamed. I think it did burn it a little bit, and the whole thing was just a big disaster. And I think you're supposed to use this twice a day, if I remember correctly. And it was just a big disaster just because it was so hard to work with. I personally didn't like it. I liked the price because it was like around $6, if I remember correctly, from my Walmart down the street. But I just didn't like it, and after 2 weeks, the results, I barely saw any results. So I just didn't like it, and I thought that now I have to invest into something, you know, a little bit more expensive. But I still wasn't willing to give up for a professional teeth whitening, just because those can run you anyway from $500 to $800 even. So I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. So the next product that I tried was a big, huge success, and that's really what I'm here to share with you today. I just wanted to tell you my experience with this one. I personally didn't like it. It didn't work for me, so you might not want to try this. But anyways, the one that I did really like is this Crest 3D whitening strips. These were amazing. I love them so much. It's the whitening power number 5, so I didn't want to mess around. I just wanted to start off at the strongest one because I wanted to get this done. You know, summer was coming up and everything, and one thing I've always been very uncomfortable about was my smile, because I always felt like it was, you know, yellow, and I felt like if I would wear lipstick, it would make it like worse. It would give more attention to my yellow teeth, which I didn't like. So I knew that I had to do something about it. But these are so convenient. You do have to leave them on for 2 hours, if I remember. Yeah, 2 hours daily for 7 days. But these are not nearly as uncomfortable. Taking 2 hours of this for me was actually an easier process than taking 15 minutes of this one. So they are just these whitening strips. And you get one for the top and one for the bottom. They're really easy to apply. They've never slipped off for me. When I did apply them, I always made sure that my teeth were dry. You know, kind of just like don't have a lot of saliva in your mouth, and just kind of maybe even pat your teeth dry so these really stick on there. And once they stick on there, they are wonderful. They don't come off. I use them for 7 days. 2 hours a day, one of these strips, and I would just use them, you know, after work when I would come home, and just kind of like watch TV or whatever. You can't eat with these, so definitely don't do it on an empty stomach where you're gonna be hungry. But after 7 days, I saw amazing results. I was so happy with it, but I knew that my teeth could still get a little bit wider. So what I went ahead and I did is I read the instructions, and it says you can use 2 of these packs a year. So I thought, you know, just to give it the full result, I'm going to use my second pack right after I've used this one. So I probably, after I finished my first pack, I waited a few days to purchase the other one. And I actually didn't even use, this is my second pack that I'm showing you right now, and I didn't even use all of them. It comes with 7 strips, like 7, you know, days worth of strips, but I actually only used 5 and I still have 2 left for the year if I want to use them. And I just didn't feel like I needed to use them anymore, just because I'm really happy with the quality of my teeth right now. They are really white. I don't feel like I need them, and I would rather save them if maybe, you know, later on in the year I kind of see them get a little bit yellow, and then I'll still have 2 of them to use, because you don't want to overuse them. I personally like to follow the instructions, and it does say don't use more than 2 packs of this particular one. So I just didn't want to do that. There is lower levels. I think level 1 you can use more often, but if you're using level 4 or 5, if I remember correctly, it says don't use more than 2 of these packs a year. So I still have 2 left if I do feel like I need some touch up throughout the year. But I did this back in I did this back in February, and right now it is June, and my teeth have not become, you know, they're still wide just like when I did them. That was one thing that I was a little bit worried about, to see if the results were actually gonna last, and they lasted me so great. Obviously, you know, I brush my teeth twice a day and everything, and I am a little bit more careful about it. Not too much, but when I do eat something that I feel like would stain my teeth, like I like to drink carrot juice or eat berries or anything like that, or when I have coffee, after that I try to have a glass of water and just kind of like wash my mouth out. So I am a little bit more conscious of that now, but I feel like I'm definitely not doing anything extreme. I'm not brushing my teeth after every meal 5 times a day or something like that, you know, but I am more aware of it. So when I do eat something that I know can potentially stain my teeth, I do kind of water it down to kind of clean my teeth. And I have been using a lot of straws. I don't drink soda as often, but when I do, I try to drink it with a straw. I think that really eliminates a lot of it that would it doesn't even have to come in contact with your teeth as much. So that has really helped me. But it's been a few months now. I did this, I finished this whole system in February. It is now the middle of June, and my teeth are still perfectly white. I love it because I feel like my pictures and everything is just coming out so good. You know, my friends and people that know me, they have complimented that my teeth are so much whiter. They wanted to know what I've done and what I've used. Everybody seemed to think that I got them professionally done, but I didn't, just because I wasn't willing to spend the money for it. But this was really, it was such an awesome quality. Now, talking about the price, I wasn't too happy about it, and that's the reason why initially I wasn't too happy about it, just because I think it's like $60 a pack. So for 7 days, it's $60, which I thought was a lot of money initially, and I didn't want to pay it, and that's why I tried something cheaper. I tried this, and but finally I gave in, and it does have a really good return policy. I think satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't like it, they do give you a full refund. So I thought, okay, well, if it's terrible and it really does nothing for my teeth, I will have had to spend $60, so I will most likely return it. But it did an awesome job. I love it, and it's still lasting, and it wasn't as bad. First, when I thought, oh my gosh, I have to wear this for 7 consecutive days, you know, and I have to wear it for 2 hours every single day, that's gonna be a pain. So after dealing with this for 2 weeks, you know, and the big mess and the big burn that I got on my gums, using this was actually quite convenient for me. I did not feel that it was a difficult process, even though it's 2 hours a day. It seems like a lot, but it's very comfortable. It doesn't burn. You don't feel it. It's really easy just to be able to do, you know, whatever you're doing and just walk around and everything. So I had no issues with it. For me, handling 2 hours of that was actually more convenient. 5 minutes after this, I just wanted to die because it was just burning me really badly, and it just really irritated me. So, but anyways, even though with that, I didn't take any risks because I do have very sensitive teeth, and that was one of my biggest things that I was really worried about when I did start doing this at-home teeth whitening. I know my teeth are not very, you know, they get really sensitive very quickly, and I was afraid of that. So even though I was using that, I did not use the Crest Vivid toothpaste with it, because I've used that on a separate occasion without whitening, and for some reason that toothpaste doesn't sit really well with me. It does burn my teeth and my gums, and it makes my teeth very, very sensitive. So initially when I brush my teeth with it, I won't feel anything. It'll just be like a regular toothpaste, but eventually I will feel when I try to drink water or anything cold or hot or anything, it really did irritate me. So I actually had to get rid of I had to discard the whole tube because I couldn't finish it. It was really, really bothering my teeth. And then I started alternating it and just using it every other day, and even that didn't help. So throughout this process, I wanted to make sure that I am, you know, protecting my teeth with something. So I did use the Sensodyne toothpaste the whole time. This, you know, I started off with this. When I started this, I didn't mess around. I didn't want to wait for the sensitivity. I wanted to avoid it altogether. So just using that and then using this twice a day, I had no sensitivity. I didn't realize any sensitivity as far as, you know, drinking cold or hot or anything like that. And that was a first, because with this, I was starting to feel some sensitivity, which I did not like. So, because obviously it hurts. You don't want to not be able to eat certain foods or drink certain things, so that's never a good thing. So I would definitely do recommend this product. It did wonders for me. I mean, I just love it. I would use this again and repurchase it again. The price, you know, it was $60, which was a lot to, you know, first of all, I didn't want to spend that much, but considering how much professional teeth whitening is, and for, you know, considering their satisfaction guarantee, you can return it, and if you really do hate it, you can get a full refund, which is pretty good. So but yeah, it really does whiten as well as $500 treatments. I'm telling you, so many people thought that I got my teeth professionally whitened, and you saw the before and after pictures, and I'll show you again so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, as you can see, big improvement from there, and I'm just amazed that it's been so many months. And you know, as I said, I don't baby my teeth. Obviously I brush my teeth twice a day, and I am a little bit more aware, and I, you know, rinse my mouth out with water if I drink something or eat something that's staining, but I'm not overly, you know, paying attention to it, and it's lasted me so really, really well. As I said, I don't like their Vivid toothpaste by Crest. I really didn't like it. But this toothpaste by Colgate, you know, the Optic White, I love, love, love this toothpaste. As you can see, it's almost empty. So I use this I use this once a day to just because I don't like to over bleach my teeth, and just to kind of scrub off any residue that might have went on the day of just from eating things. I use this toothpaste. I like to use this in the morning, and then at nighttime I like to use my herbal toothpaste from Trader Joe's, which I just love. And I just use this just to give my teeth an extra you know, boost of, just to keep it white, and it does an awesome job. This does not cause me any sensitivity whatsoever, and even this, I don't use it twice a day. I just use it once a day, and I love it. It's perfect. Go ahead, I would definitely recommend try it out. It is a big investment thinking it's $60, but sometimes you can find some coupons in the Sunday newspaper. I think I got a coupon from there when I purchased my second set. So, but it's definitely worth it. I would definitely not hesitate. If you do want instantly really pretty white teeth, you know, 7 days is really not that much to ask for. I don't think so, for teeth whitening. So I was pretty happy with it, and I love it. The results, I mean, you saw the before and after picture. That doesn't lie, you know. So I would definitely say try it out if you are looking for whiter teeth. You can do it yourself at home just like I did it, and I've had the results. They're not going anywhere, so I love it. So I would definitely recommend it. So if I did miss something, do post it below. Any questions or comments that you may have, I would love to hear from you. And thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!